Manipulation is a tactic someone uses in order to gain control over another person, usually in an attempt to get what they want, and often at the other person's expense. Both men and women have a tendency to be manipulative due to our sinful nature. However, in this video, I would like to highlight 3 ways men try to manipulate women. So if you're currently faced with this, or you know someone who's struggling in their current relationship, you'll have the knowledge to make the best decision for yourself. The first sign of manipulation is when he crosses boundaries. As you should know, manipulation comes in all forms. Many boundaries can be crossed, such as emotional, spiritual, and even physical in toxic relationships. They can be subtle or outright blatant depending on the individual. Physical boundaries are typically the easiest one to tell. For example, he could pressure you into a form of physical intimacy that you're not 100% okay with. If and when this takes place, it should be immediately addressed, or you can run the risk of falling back into similar situations in the future. When you tell your partner that you're not comfortable with something, he must honor your words and make sure that your boundaries are being adhered to. At the first sign of force against you, it's best to reevaluate the relationship and make tough decisions to either get help or leave. There's something inside of the other person who's not honoring boundaries that he must deal with. Don't take it upon yourself or try to fix them or stay in the relationship out of guilt, because if you do, the chances of them continuing to cross those lines will increase. The second sign of manipulation is emotional blackmail. I see this as intimidation from the man because of his insecurities and lack of direction. He easily projects his inner pain and turmoil on you. If you don't take heed to this unhealthy form of manipulation, it will leave you feeling like a victim and bowing down to his immature and selfish actions, getting you to feel obligated and guilty because of your boundaries or decisions is what these master manipulators are great at. My hope is that you would find it within yourself to analyze your current relationship. If something is triggered in your mind that seems to be off, it's best that you do not ignore the signs. Another example of emotional blackmail is when someone plays the victim. For example, during my cheating days, I always blamed my girlfriends. I made it seem as if they were the cause of my lack of integrity and honesty, meaning that if they did not act the way that they did, I would not have cheated. Blame shifting was the name of the game, and when things cooled down and she forgave me, I would revert back to my old habits. All of this is a red flag and a sure sign of manipulation. The third sign of manipulation is when your partner constantly makes you doubt yourself. We all have doubts to a certain degree, but if your significant other has the tendency to shift his doubts and fears on you, then this is a for sure sign of manipulation. Again, I had an issue with this before making the choice to heal for myself. It may be some of you who are watching that have dealt with this. You come to realize that you no longer trust yourself because of the brainwashing and control. Your opinions, wants, and needs become second to theirs, and if you speak in opposition of their agenda, you're then frowned upon and shunned. This is a toxic cycle and will get worse if you don't take a stand for yourself. Manipulators have the tendency to point out what you're doing wrong and have no constructive criticism to offer. They love to belittle you and hold things over your head in a vengeful way. So let's hear from you. What stories do you have from your dating experiences up to this point? Let me know in the comments below. I encourage every one of you to think about your current life, and if it's not where you want it to be mature enough to work on yourself and not make your life worse than it already is. The cycle just repeats itself when it comes to toxic relationships and unhealthy human beings. As your personal development and relationship mentor, my goal is to see you all thrive in life, and that's why your free 1-hour coaching session is available. Please contact me now at lifecoachjscott@gmail.com to get started. There's nothing more pleasing for me to see you thrive in life. If you've liked this content and would like more, please like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you'll never miss out on my weekly content. Again, until next time, take care and be safe.